They're like, yeah, you need to go on this route. And he's like, why? Because they don't explain why he's there, or what his motive is for taking the route. He's just there. He's just skinny medic guy. And the thing that's strange is that there is that skinny medic guy changes at like he changes his race halfway through the movie. Like when he's laying down by the ambulance, he looks white, but then when they change the lighting to red, he looks Indian. And I'm like, wait, did they change actors or is it just the lighting? I didn't fucking understand that. But anyway, then there's also because they had generic male cop, they have to balance the equation with generic female cop. She's the lady that was she's the cop that was laying unconscious in the car while generic black guy was yelling for them to let him out. She just basically spends um, most of her time knocked unconscious in the car, and then when she wakes up, she puts up like a minimal amount of defense against the bad guys, and then she dies. She just basically gets like maybe 5 shotgun blasts, which all miss, and then she's fucking dead. She pretty much dies right before the convict dies. They take her out, and then they take the convict out, and then there's this like maybe there's 2 or 3, maybe even 4 on the bad guys team. There's like 4 dudes in ghillie suits. It's hard to tell who is who because they're all wearing identical clothes. There might be 3, but then again there might be 4 because they're wearing all identical shit. You can't fucking tell who is who. And then finally, the last person of note that's on the bad guys team is old dude with gray hair. Yeah, I know. Old dude with gray hair may have a name and he may have a job and all this other shit, and he may be something other than just old dude with gray hair, but they don't give you any background information on the guy. They don't give you any motives of why he's there. He's just old guy. And old guy with gray hair is married to crazy bitch mom. And I guess old guy is following the plan that was created by crazy bitch mom. Okay, now I'm gonna go over the stupid ass plot of this movie. Okay, now it doesn't show it in the movie, but I guess apparently these, yeah, the 3 ambulance people and the 2 cops show up to a prison. They're transporting generic black guy in the squad car, and they're transporting totally insane crazy guy, the spawn of Satan in the ambulance because I guess he has cancer or something. They didn't really fully explain it. They just said he had ass cancer, and I'm just like, well, what does he have? Colon cancer? Uh, does he have cancer in his intestines? What kind of cancer does he have? Doesn't explain it. They're just like ass cancer. Move on. And well, anyway, they're transporting ass cancer guy to the hospital. Something happens. They don't explain what. But something happens, and the ambulance flies off the road. The cop car flies off the road. Basically, the movie picks up with everyone waking up from being unconscious. these guys in the ghillie suits and old man with white hair, who was wearing a ghillie suit, their plan is to kill everyone in the ambulance. And even though their plan is stupid, because in reality, you know what happened? The police officer would get on her radio and call for a backup. And then the fucking police officer would get backup, and all the people in the ghillie suits would be fucked over. However, that's not what happens. These people in the ghillie suits and old man with white hair, they're able to kill everyone except for female EMT. She's the last sole survivor. But you see, while everyone in the ambulance is being killed, they're slowly and surely chipping away at their numbers. Eventually, it's just her, old man with white hair, and one guy in a ghillie suit. But she sacrifices Psycho guy in the stretcher to kill off those two remaining people. And she gets up the hill, gets to the road, and she's walking down the road, and I'm like, maybe this female EMT that I know nothing about will survive the situation. No, that she doesn't survive. She's basically walking along. This van comes along, and just like motherfucking Devil's Rejects, just like motherfucking Devil's Rejects, this lady who picks up the EMT lady is actually a bad person. The fucking surviving EMT is picked up by Psycho Mom, and she's like, "You killed my children." I don't know, and the EMT is like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You killed my children." I don't know your children. What the fuck are you talking about? And then the mom doesn't even bother to get any more information. She just goes, "You killed my children," and then pulls out a gun and kills EMT lady. And I'm just like, wait, what the fuck was the point of this entire fucking thing? I mean, yeah, I get that that group wanted revenge and wanted to kill everyone. But here's the thing. What the fuck was the point of having EMT lady kill everyone and then get to the road if they're just gonna blow her fucking head off? They should have just had her die with everyone else in the ambulance instead of fucking wasting extra time to have her walk up to the road and all that other shit. If you're gonna murder every motherfucker there, just murder everyone there. What the fuck was up with the false ending? They're like, "Yeah, she's gonna make it," and then like they were trying to be that motherfucker who made The Sixth Sense. They're like, "Hey, guess what? There's a twist. She actually dies." But the thing that's stupid about that is I saw it coming from 10 miles away. I mean, the whole premise of the movie was that those guys wanted to kill everyone. So when the lady EMT starts walking away, and then just some random van pulls up, I'm just like, oh, they're gonna Devil's Rejects this motherfucker, aren't they? And then when the lady gets her head blown off, it wasn't even a surprise at all. I saw that shit coming. I was like, oh, great, they fucking Devil's Reject the motherfucker. They tried to have it be a twist ending, but because the Devil's Rejects came out a long time ago, everybody will have seen that fucking coming. So, the movie ditched, it sucks. The premise, it sucks. Everything about that movie was poorly executed. If you were involved in making this movie, you deserve to get your fucking head kicked in. If you made this movie, you deserve to be knocked unconscious and have a dick shoved up your fucking ass. That movie fucking sucked. I hate that movie so much. I hate that movie more than I hate the new Scream movie. When I saw that new Scream movie and saw that the whole fucking premise was exactly like the previous one, I was super pissed off. Yeah, because you see, in Scream 4, the main character's niece wants to get famous by killing a bunch of motherfuckers and posting the videos on the internet. That's the whole fucking premise of that shit. But then in Scream 5, a male and female duo, just like in 4, they want to get famous by killing people. But their whole thing is they want a based on true events movie to be made based on them surviving. So basically, they want to get famous too, just like the people from the previous movie. Now, I know a lot of people are like, but the new Scream movie has so many references to the original. Who gives a fuck?